So recently in a survey, 72% of people said they used to do this. Now, only 48% of them do this.
And I'm going to say it is shower daily.
No, it's not. It's eat at the dinner table.
Oh, yeah.
When you're a kid, everybody used to eat with their parents at the dinner table. Now everybody's eating on the couch.
Jesus. We have this thing. We try. Okay, we try. And
I would think with kids, this is easy to go to the table.
The kids have a table, but they're big enough to sit at the table now. But they have their own little table, and we've established this early on, and this is where we went wrong. Because we didn't want to get high chairs out and mess up the table and all that stuff when they were unable to get food in their mouth. But now they both can do a pretty decent job of getting food in their mouth. And, they're used to this kids' table that they have. And the kids' table is out in the living room. So my wife and I, we sit on chairs and couches in the living room.
With TV trays?
They sit, no, I usually just hold it.
Wow, you're like my wife. How do you do that? It's so uncomfortable.
Hold in one hand?
I went out and bought specific trays that, like those tables they have at the hospital that go under the bed?
Yes.
So the tray goes over your bed? Uh-huh. I had to go get those for the couch. It's just, they're pretty common now.
They are?
Yeah, they've got like this. It's got like the rustic, restored looking barn wood on it, and then it's cast iron.
I have a friend who's a buyer for hospitals. Those things cost like a used car.
No. I'm talking about just TV trays or end tables. They slide under the couch. It's not an actual hospital table.
Okay.
It's just a TV tray.
It's not the Hill-Rom model?
But it's not the Costco?
How I know that, I don't know. The Hill-Rom model.
I don't know that one.
That's what that is. I swear to God, that's what it says. I don't know why. I think it's because I think it's such a nice tray that I'm like,
because it slides under the couch.
Who makes that tray? And I always look at it says Hill-Rom on it.
So now I sit on the couch and I pull that thing in and I can bring it all the way up to my chest. I don't have to sit forward anymore. I can sit back on the couch and I can eat. Oh, God. It's dangerous, though.
I'm afraid
when you're really comfortable and you're eating, you'll eat more.
I'm afraid. And see, this is why. I'm afraid that if I get that TV tray, I've just given up on all hopes of being
well, apparently
somewhat
I've given
classy.
Up. I love the TV tray. And it doesn't look like a TV tray. It looks kind of like a fancy end table. Like literally people, you could either use them as an end table. It's not that ugly Costco. Is it Costco? It's spelled similar but different.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. They make baby seats and strollers and stuff.
I think it's Cosco.
Yes, it is.
Cosco.
Yes, it is.
That brand's been around forever since we were babies.
Yeah.
Anyways, and they make it all.
You know you're rich if you got the Hill-Rom model, though.
Hey, look at that.
How much does your TV tray cost? $7,000.
You know, it came from Amazon, too. That's what I love about Amazon. And if it didn't work out, I could have sent it back. Anyway, so that's how we're eating dinner.
You know what you should do is you should
but we also have a kitchen table we sit at sometimes.
You should make a push for hospitals to bring down the cost of healthcare a little bit. Switch from the Hill-Roms and go to the Costcos.
And
the Costco model.
Yeah. It would probably save you a lot of money.
Yeah, because then, if they're saving.
But mine doesn't have wheels on it. Theirs have wheels.
It's got that little tray where you can hide stuff
comes out, and the mirror comes up. You want to look at yourself? I don't have that. But hey, if you want to save some money.
Is all that stuff necessary, really?
What, the tray?
Yes.
Dude, you're in a bed. You can't go anywhere. You need a drawer. You got to put stuff away. You ever seen those tables, how much crap they get on there? You got the ice chips bucket. Then you got your water. You got your Kleenex.
Everybody that comes to visit you puts their crap on them.
Uncomfortable, tub thing that I guess if you're going to throw up, throw up into.
Yeah.
Why is that in every hospital room? It's like a barf bag on an airplane. It's like, just in case. Dude,
but it's the
had
worst
knee surgery.
Design because it's this U shape and it's shallow. It's not deep. You need something deep.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to overflow
Give me
that
a bag 10 times out of 10 if I'm going to throw up. Don't give me this little
I don't think
tiny thing.
The design it wraps around your face. I mean, that's good.
That's a sale. The person that sold that to every hospital in the world, that's the best salesman in the world.
God,
because
can you
they're
imagine
like,
how rich they are?
I got this thing. It's like an ashtray, but it looks like a toilet seat, and it's good for throwing up in. And the hospitals are like, okay, sign me up.
How rich is that guy?
No, that guy knew somebody in the hospital business, and it just caught on because that is the worst design to throw up.
We have a lot of great ideas. You and I always seem to come up with some pretty good ideas.
Yeah, take it out of an American Airlines flight and put it in the hospital. That is the best design for throwing up into something.
What are we sitting here for? We should be going to hospitals. Think about it.
Say, you guys are using this outdated ashtray thing that's made out of plastic, so it would make a horrible ashtray. But this thing that looks like half of a toilet seat to throw up in, and you get splash. You get splash everywhere. In the bag, you don't get splash.
You got to think about something that you could create that they would have to have. And every hospital, I mean, your kids would be set for.
Healthcare is as corrupt as the mob.
Great grandkids would be set for life.
Healthcare is corrupt as the mob. That guy knew somebody high up in the hospital industry, and he's like, "Oh, I got an idea for a throw-up container." Well, he's my nephew. Come on. You got to throw my nephew a bone here.
Here's my question. Why do we still have dining rooms in our homes? Why are we still building these things?
We're going to make this the
formal dining rooms. You know what I mean? Like the ones you only use when somebody comes over or it's a holiday. We only use our formal dining room. We have a dining room table.
It's a waste of space.
And we only use it at Christmas and Thanksgiving if we're there.
It's a waste of space.
But if we're not there, then we never use it. It just collects stuff. Dust.
Such a waste of space.
And my wife put stuff on it.
You could put... Most of them, I think, the best way that people...
Here's my question.
They've converted and made use out of the station. It's funny because they put the exercise equipment that they buy into the dining room.
Yeah, it never looks right, though.
It never looks right. And that stuff collects dust because everybody knows that
nobody uses it.
They bought exercise equipment. They don't use it.
Here's my question is, what is the best use you've made of your formal dining room? For people that said, you know what, screw it. We've got, I don't know, all this square footage in our house and we're not using it at all. Like, what is the most creative? Did you turn it into an office? Did you turn it into a gym? Did you turn it into another bedroom? Like, literally, ours is huge. Ours is just as big because it's above the downstairs bedroom. Mm-hmm. It could be a fourth bedroom in the house.
It's funny. I was talking to tax guy Billy about this when he was doing my taxes. And he said that in his house, it is just a place where everybody throws their gear. So it ends up being their mudroom.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The mudroom.
It's like everybody throws their coats and their sports equipment.
Oh, it's just a mess.
And their bicycles.
I have a friend. This is what he does with his dining room table. Every time I go to see him, it's piled with packages from Amazon, clothes. It's got everything on there, like stuff that he just comes and throws on the dining room table. And I'm like, that looks the same as it did for the past year.
Why even have the dining room? No, I hear you on that one. I mean, I think that's
well, you got to throw that stuff somewhere, I guess.
I think that's a great question.
Best alternative use you've found for your dining room. Anyways, 805-543-3693. You're throwing this on social media. You can catch it there. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We're at Jeff and Jeremy.
Jeff and Jeremy in the morning. Subscribe to the Jeff and Jeremy podcast now on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google, and YouTube. It's your Central Coast commute-friendly podcast.